One more mic check.
Check, check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Clap, clap. Whoop, whoop.
All right. You are live. Officially now. Live from PerfecPress Studio, we have Larae.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to PerfecPress HTV. It's Larae, for those who don't know me. Today, I'm just going to work on a couple of simple Cricut designs. We haven't really done any Cricut stuff lately. So we're just going to do a cute little fall Cricut design for a shirt. We get a lot of questions about glitter, flock, some materials that are really hard to cut on the Cricut for people. I'm just going to show you how to do it, basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to upload a file. So we're going to start with, we're going to go to our browser, we're going to go into our desktop and find the file. So today we're going to work on one called Happy Fall, y'all. We're going to do it complex because there's a little bit of blended colors, low contrast, stuff like that. We're going to continue. What we're doing is we're erasing the background from around it. That way we can get it into the design space without it being just a blank space. Because if we say we don't take out the background and contour it, this is what it's going to look like. Nothing. We have nothing. So let's go ahead and click all of that off. Bam, 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 bam. And definitely, if you guys have any questions while I'm doing all of this, please feel free to, comment. Okay, now we're going to kind of preview it and see what it's looking like. Preview. Okay, that's how we want it to look. We can see all the letters. We can see all the images. It's pretty simple. We're going to hit continue. And since we're not doing a print then cut image right now, we're doing just a cut image. We're going to save it as a cut image. Save it as a cut file. Of course, over here, just so that if you need to find this later, you can tag it as what you want. Right now, I have the image tagged as just Happy Fall. The image name is Happy Fall, but if, say, we had a lot of images in there, we can do tag it as, I don't know, let's see, acorns or something. And then we're going to save that. So here it is, saved as a cut file. We're going to go ahead and insert that image. Of course, I have multiple in there. I started working on it just a little bit ahead. So right now, because it's so huge, what we're going to do is we're going to reduce the size of the image. Let me first of all take this out of the background. So let us do that. So up here at the top, you can see where it gives you the size, width and height. This little unlock button right here, you can lock the proportions to where if you change the width, it automatically adjusts the height. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to kind of leave it how it is. Most images, say if you're doing it on we're doing a medium shirt, we would keep it around, what is it, like 8 inches, 8 or 9, between 7.5, 8 inches. So right now we're going to keep it at 8. Let's do that. So once we do that, it automatically adjusts it to the height that it needs to be. Now we can go ahead and cut it like this and cut each one in the color that you want and then piece it together. Or we can go in and we can change the color the way how you want it. Now the Cricut design space, personally, I don't like the Cricut design space too much. Cutter, fantastic cutter. It's a great cutter. But it's pretty simple, really, if you think about it. You got to think if you were in a classroom and everything was on the table for you, how you would do it. That's how you have to think when you're working with the Cricut. So we're going to go in and try. I haven't done this in a long time, you guys, so bear with me. We're going to try and change the colors to what we want it to cut to. So for that, you're going to have to, I'm going to make duplicate copies. So I'm going to do the Happy Fall in brown and the acorns in brown. We're going to use kind of like a glitter, like a light brownish glitter. The yawl is going to be in a goldish glitter, and the leaves are going to be orange flock. We're going to try this. So that's 1, 2, 3. So we're going to make 3 copies. 1, that's 2, and that's 3. We're going to go in, and we're going to start with this one. So what we want is the Happy Fall to be in brown with the acorns. So we're going to take everything else from around it. So we're going to get rid of the yawl, and we're going to get rid of the leaves. That way we can just have the Happy Fall and the acorns in brown. So we're going to go over to contour, and basically we're just going to take out what we don't want to see, which is the yawl. So we're going to click on it. As you can see in the background that it's disappearing. We're going to take all of that out. We're going to take the leaves out. And we should just be left with the Happy Fall and acorns. Let's see what we got. Bam, there we go. And what we're going to do now is we're going to change the color for this. So we're going to go up to the fill. There's a little material color area right there. We're going to do brown. That's brown enough. All right. So now we're going to work on the other colors. So let's see what we got here. We can hide that for now. So, for those who don't know, on the Cricut, if you don't want to see something, they have these little eyeballs on the side. Once the line is through the eyeballs, you can't see what's on your screen. So just think, don't want to see, cross it out. Cross out the eye if you don't want to see it. So right now we're going to hide this and work on the other duplicate. That way we can get the other colors in. So we just did the Happy Fall and the acorns in brown. Now we're going to work on the yawl. So again, go over to contour. We're going to get rid of all of these little suckers in here. We don't want to see you. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Enjoy the fall weather. Let's see. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, why did that key go away? There it is. Okay. We're going to get rid of the acorn and dot and dot. You'll see some acorns. There we go. This here? Go away. Thank you. Nope, go away. Oh no, don't go away. Sometimes you run into these problems where the image itself won't. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay, cool. Yay! Okay, so we're going to change this color. What color did we say we're going to let it be? We're going to let this be gold. That's gold enough. Bam. Ooh, that's a pretty yellow. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hide that, and then we're going to work on our other one. That's the one thing I don't like about the Cricut Design Space, is the fact that you've got to do all these steps. I'm spoiled, y'all. Why working here? Forgive me. Okay, so we're going to work on the leaves now. So we did the Happy Fall, we did the yawl, we did the acorns. Now we're going to work on the leaves. So same thing. We're just going through the motions, y'all. Bear with us. Get rid of the happy. I wish you could just, computers. Okay. There, there, there. Goodbye. Fall off the face of the earth. Get rid of y'all. Get rid of y'all. Love it. Okay. There, bam, 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 bam. What are we working on? Oh, leaves. Go away, acorns. Go away, acorns. Come on, acorns, go away. And we should just have the leaves, right? There we go. So the leaves we're going to do orange. Let's see. Orange. Yay! Okay. So now the fun part. We can put it all together. Woo! Okay. So we're going to say, show me all the colors, y'all. So we're going to we're going to mark on where the eyeballs are so we can see where everything is. Damn. Ooh, it's so pretty. Yes. And then we can move it where we want it. Happy fall, y'all, baby. Yes. Yeah, that looks pretty good, right? That look pretty good, guys. So because of how the file is, it depends on the file that you upload. This is a JPEG. So I think I'm starting to notice, I'm still learning, y'all, but with JPEGs, you can't right click on majority of the JPEGs and do an ungroup. I can show you what I'm talking about. So let's hide everything that I just did, right? Let's bring up the first original copy, which was this one, right? Look what happens when I try to click on the file itself and ungroup it. There's no option to even ungroup it, unfortunately. This is what I mean about the Cricut design space. It kind of limits you from doing what you know is possible to do, which you should be able to just ungroup it and change the colors. It doesn't allow you to do that with certain files. You have to download certain files that allow you to do it. I think SVGs allow you to do that. PNGs, I think, also. But JPEGs, I'm not, this is a JPEG file, and it did not allow us to do that at all. So we had to do, unfortunately, we had to do that step. That's a good question, though. Yes.
Rhonda asked, you could also click hide contour instead of clicking each letter.
Absolutely.
What she wanted to show.
Absolutely. Sharonda, you are absolutely right, girl. We could definitely have done that. But, you know, there are going to be certain files where it doesn't allow you to do that. Like, you could click it on the side, but then you got to go in and click those little, because say if this file was extensive, oh my God, that would have been a pain to scroll all the way down on the sides and try to find all those little pieces. So I like to see what I'm doing, the visual, and click on it. But she's right. She's absolutely right. All right, so we are going to go ahead and hide this one and pull up what we had before, which were these. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. And then we are going to go to, because we're ready, right? We're ready. We're gonna do cut. We're gonna do a cut file. We're gonna go ahead and cut this bad boy. Make it, baby. Okay. So on the side, you can see the Cricut separates it. This is just for, you know, people who are just now breaking into the Cricut design space. The Cricut breaks it up on the sides in the colors. Now, what you could do, like say, this is not me saving material at all, obviously. This is me being lazy and not wanting to have, you know, it close together to save the material, to cut it and paste it, because I don't like doing that. So this just separates it in the order that it is, so that when I go to place it, it's right in that area, and I don't have to, you know, kind of eyeball it and try to figure out where it's going to go, because it's already in the space that it needs to be. Don't forget, hit mirror, guys. Messed up a couple of times on that one. So we're gonna start with the brown. What color did we say we were gonna do with brown? Happy Fall with the acorns, the darker one, yes? Yes. So we're gonna work with glitter because, haha, glitter and the Cricut, you guys, woo, yes. We had lots of glitter questions when it comes to the Cricut, so I'm just gonna go ahead and run through it. So we're gonna do Happy Fall with the acorns in this, what color is this? It's like an orangey brownish color. What is this color called? I don't remember. So we're gonna make sure to hit mirror. Should flip it, yes, because we are doing HTV. We're gonna hit continue. We're gonna go ahead. Ooh, this is a waste, y'all. I'm so sorry. But just for picture purposes and video purposes, this is why we're doing this. But this is absolutely a waste of material. You know, I like to save money. Let's run it. But today, this is what we're gonna do. Bam, bam. I like to fold my little bad boy down. Make sure I get all the crease. Oh, no, it didn't. Now, it's not the best on this right now, but it's what we're gonna work with. All right. So I already have my favorite. With the Cricut Maker, you can, and with the Explore Air 2, it's kind of the same. You can favorite your materials. That way you don't have to go through the browse all materials and try to find it. But I'll show you how I do it anyways. Browse all materials. You can just search the material, or you can go to categories. Now, of course, you know, the Cricut is one of those cutters that can cut a lot of different materials, so you want to be specific. Now, people always mess up when they say, oh, this is vinyl. Technically, yes, it is vinyl, but in the HTV world, we don't call this vinyl, we call it HTV, because it goes on shirts. So you wouldn't click vinyl, you would click iron on, because you're ironing it on. And it'll just take you to all the iron on material options that you can choose. Now we're working with glitter, So we're gonna go to glitter. We're gonna go to glitter iron-on. So it's already saved as one of my favorites, so I'm gonna click it. Done. Now this is the part right here. You can adjust the pressure on there. You can do a more, a default, and a less. Now with the, oh, and also guys, so sorry to do this. Do a test cut always. Never, don't be like me. Don't run everything through because you're gonna mess up your material. Do a test cut. Do a tiny little triangle in the corner or something before you run your whole material through. I'm gonna increase the pressure to more because on different glitter colors, different batches have different pressure amounts. So on one color, I could do just regular glitter and leave it at default, but it may not cut all the way through. But if you do more, at least you know it's always gonna cut through it. So I always put it on more. We're gonna load the material, of course. Arrow up. And also guys, if you can't find Cricut mats, the silhouette mat works just fine in the Cricut maker. I have a couple of silhouette mats. Sometimes if they're cheaper or on sale, you just go ahead and buy what you need to buy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We're not gonna put it on fast mode because on fast mode on certain things, it goes too fast and it messes up the edges and things like that. So we're just gonna slow it down. We got time. And then we're gonna hit DC. Cricut, go. Everything looked fine. Detect my paper and cut all the way. You guys, don't forget to ask as many questions as you need to ask. What we don't get to today, we can most definitely set up something and get through it another week or so. Think about your questions on what you have on the Cricut, and if I don't know it, I definitely will find out for you guys to try and show you guys it on the Cricut. And don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Oh, we are on TikTok, aren't we? Yes. Okay, follow us on TikTok. And Instagram, of course, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. And come see us if you can. You know, we love conversation. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, baby, no, you did not. Ooh, girl, I messed up. I know what I did. I may have to cut that one over again. But it's actually, the Cricut Maker is a pretty fast cutter. You don't even have to put it in fast mode. I mean, granted, this is just a really simple image anyways. But I did kind of mess up. Let's see what we got. And I know that glitter is a pain to to weed. I'm gonna show y'all my little trick that I do. But yes, your girl messed up, honey. She messed up a little bit. All right, anyways, yeah, I definitely messed up. I'm gonna have to cut that again. All right. What I do wrong? What I always do, I don't put it up far enough. Yeah. We're gonna cut this again. We're gonna just turn it over the other way and cut it again. This is why I told y'all, man, we gotta do test cuts. Definitely do test cuts. I like talking too much, that's my problem. All right. Anybody have any more questions while I'm doing this? No, everybody's pretty in tune? Okay, cool. Because everybody loved me. Don't forget, come see us, guys. And tell us, please tell us what y'all want to see and hear and all of that stuff, because sometimes we just, you know, we believe in y'all so much. We know y'all can do this. Okay, don't play with me. Where are you going? There we go. Perfect. It's better. It's much better. So when people are weeding, a lot of people, well, I guess you could say the fancy people, they have weeding tables. Because you got to think, on surfaces that you're doing, this is not a hot surface. This is not a warm surface. It's pretty room temperature. It's, you know, or cold if the room is cold. A lot of people are doing it either in the kitchen, on their, you know, marble tables or whatnot. Uh-oh. Oh, guys, I messed up again. Caleb or Bella, can you do me a solid? Can you go grab me a glitter sheet? See, when you don't pay attention and all you do is talk, you mess up. So basically what happened was the Cricut just went on to the next color because it thought I was ready. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that sucker. But we can always cut the other color too while we're doing that. So we're gonna move on and do the, we're gonna do the leaves. We're gonna do the leaves in flock, my favorite. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna work on the leaves. Granted, this is a really huge sheet to work on leaves, but we're gonna make it work. Because as you can see, when you don't run it the way you should run it, you have mistakes. And this mat is way too big for me. I'm tiny, girl. I'm tiny. Thank you, my love. I like to flatten it out to get the bubbles out. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna do the leaves. Okay, so it's still on iron-on. We want to change it. So we're gonna go to the material, base material, set it to, now, we could just leave it on flock. We could just leave it on glitter and it would cut it. That's my little secret. I leave everything on glitter. But for video purposes, let's see what the Cricut has. They have a category called flock. In iron-on, let's see, where is it? Flocked iron-on. So we're gonna click that one. I don't know if they really mean flocked like in flocked. And we're gonna increase the pressure to more, just because it is a little thick. But I think for the fact that it's on flocked, it will not go as deep. So let's run it and see how that comes out. Remember guys, do test cuts. I'm not doing test cuts right now, but we should definitely do some test cuts. I'm always gonna remind y'all to do test cuts. Let's see. Look at that baby go. Okay, I see you. Like I said, the Cricut is a great cutter. It's just, you guys wanna definitely learn outside software to work with it, because that's one thing. At least you can upload, you can do your designs in Illustrator, Photoshop, Corel Draw, whatever software you use for your designs, and then you can upload it into the Cricut design space. I'm just gonna cut this off because, like I said, I didn't need that huge thing, but I'm lazy and I'm spoiled and I work at JSI or PerfecPress HTV, I'm sorry. So we're gonna go ahead, move on to the other cut, the one that I should have done right and I didn't. Let's start on that one because the last two are gonna be glitter. Let's go ahead and do this sucker. This one was which one? Y'all was gold. Is this the gold one? Yes, that's the gold one. So we're gonna do y'all in that one. And this is the other one. I should probably stand up. Is this the other one? Yes, this is the other one. Yes, it is really hard to see if things are cut in glitter. I definitely know that much. No matter what light you put it under, sometimes you just can't see. So now I can leave it in glitter mode and just finish cutting the glitter. Change the material, don't forget, make sure it's mirrored is turned on, which I believe it is. Mirror is turned on. Mirror off. Nope, see, messing up. Okay, we're gonna edit that. Make sure to mirror the image. Done. See guys, talking and not paying attention, that's me. We're gonna click iron on. We're gonna increase it to more, just because. We're not gonna do fast mode. We're just gonna go ahead and run it. That's one. Let me get the other material ready. I'm gonna put these right here. Now we're out right now, but these weeding tools, guys, oh my gosh. It's the only thing I have in my repertoire. That and the, where's the other one? It's the tweezers, the black tweezers. We're kind of out right now, but when we do have them in stock, y'all better get y'all some of these. These things are godsend. Don't need anything else. Okay. While this is taking a little bit of time, does anybody have any questions? Nobody? No questions? Aw, thank you, girl. Hey, girl, hey. But thank you. Need that little boost. For my first video, I think I am doing pretty well. Okay. Let's see what we got. It's almost done. I know most of the time I know when I'm at home, I'll have it on the Wi-Fi mode and not hooked up to my computer. That can be both good and bad. Good in the fact that you don't have all these wires all around you. Bad in the fact that as soon as it drops that connection, you got to start that cut all over again, baby. And it is not nice, especially if you have a lot to do right in the middle of it. It won't pick up where it left off. It's starting that sucker over. So that's another downside. But Cricut's a great cutter. I'm going to give it that. It's a fantastic cutter. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. All right. Thank you very much. And we're going to go and move on to the one I should have been doing in the beginning. This is y'all. Why is it so big? Oh, well. Okay. We're going to cut that. Now, you don't have to do it this way. There are easier ways to do it. I could have put a box around all of the images and make it to where it creates that square around it so that you can, save material. That way you can, put it down for later and do that. But like I said, this is kind of like a rush job here. Fly on my pants type job. There, baby Jesus, don't let me cut this. Oh, there it is. It's a crappy cut, but whatevs. It's another piece. And like I said, you don't have to waste material like me. You could have, measured out how much you need, put it on the mat the way you want it, as far as you can have it do one solid cut on the mat. You didn't have to switch out materials like how I'm doing. It looks kind of the same, doesn't it? Yeah? Do I have another yellow maybe? Nah. You know what? I'm going to make it work. We're going to make it work. The colors might mash, but we're going to make it work. It's already on the glitter settings, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And while this one is cutting, I'm going to show y'all a trick of mine. Oh, no, give me my thing back. You guys have to watch when you're putting in the mat. Sometimes it wants to fold these little tiny little rollers on the side, or sometimes they don't want to be your friend. All right, let's go back to the first one that I messed up because I wasn't paying attention and talking too much. It's already on glitter iron-on. It's mirrored. It is on more. Material's good. Press the go button. All right. So, when weeding glitter, if it's on a cold surface, that sucker's going to be horrible. You're not going to want to do that. My trick, I take my glitter sheet, heat press is on, y'all. I put it underneath my heat press. I might pull it down a little bit. Don't close it. Just pull it down a little bit so the heat hits it. Because what you want it to do is to release from the liner. I found that this is the easiest way to weed my glitter without me. And I hate glitter. I abhor glitter. I don't like it. But this makes it a heck of a lot easier. And that's one of the questions that we get a lot with people when they're like, oh, it's horrible to weed. It's not weeding. It's blah, 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 blah. Just put it under your heat press. Have it get hot. If a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll create their own what they call weeding tables. So you can get a clear table or a clear glass table, they string lights underneath it to heat up that glass. That way it's it loosens up the material. But see, I don't have $500 for a weeding table, and I'm not a maker of that sort. And but if you got a man that can do it, run it. But here we go. So I just heat it up a little bit. It's not closed all the way. Let's see, let's just get it a little bit hotter. And while that's going on, I can do that weeding in a minute. And I'm just gonna show y'all. All right, let's see if I'm over here telling the truth or I'm telling lies. But it works for me, so let's see. Oh, look at that, baby. Yes. Weed away, honey. Go away. Yes, look at that. Tell me that wasn't easy. Yes. Oh, I should probably throw it in the trash. Clean your work areas, guys. Don't be like me. There we go. And like I said, this tool is a godsend. Sometimes you gotta look at things from an angle to get all the stuff out, or you can always, what I do, sometimes I'll flip it up, hold it up to the light, and then you can see the little cut marks in there. But like I said, this is a pretty simple design that we're working on. Nothing hard. I'm just taking a very long time with it because I am who I am. All right, let's get rid of these. Even the flock. Ooh, yes, baby. See, heat works wonders. You guys should definitely do that. Let me give all my secrets away now, but that's definitely what I do. Put it under the heat press just a little bit. Don't close it because you're gonna be very upset if you close that heat press while you're just wanting to warm it up a little bit. All right, here we go, here we go. Yes, sir, yes, sir. So there goes the leaves. And then the last but not least one, the acorns and so the cutting is over. And we can work on another cut also later if we have time. I don't think we have time for that, but a girl can dream. Where'd this one go? Oh, it's at the top, but the acorns are down here. So I'm going to cut half sheet. And remember, you don't have to buy the full sheet and do it like this. If you measure out your material correctly, you don't have to waste material. I could have done this on a half sheet, but like I said, for picture purposes and the fact that I work at PerfecPress HTV, kind of spoiled and lazy. So let's see what we got. I'm just going to put that under there a little bit. Do the same thing I did. Hold it on it for a little bit. But so far, how we doing? Everybody's good? No questions? Everybody's good? Okay, great. All right. And of course, you know, we want to have more content, especially for the Cricut, because I realize a lot of people do own a Cricut. People are buying a Cricut. One thing I will say, though, please, 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 guys, yes, the Cricut is a great cutter. That does not mean that everything else, don't report me to Cricut, whoever the company is. The Cricut iron thing, the heat press that they have, don't buy that. Please, for the love of God, don't buy that. You're going to be very upset. You're going to end up selling that later, and you're not going to get the same price you got for it before. Do not buy the Cricut heat press. Don't buy it. Don't buy the Cricut glitter. I still have it. I've had my Cricut for 3 years, and I still have those materials. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself.
Shayla has a question.
Yes, Shayla, girl, I love you. Run it.
When using heat, which side is closest to the heat?
You want the adhesive side. So not the liner. You want it on the side that you're weeding. That's the side you want to be closer to the heat because it loosens it up. Because the thing is, you could turn it over and then have it that way, but how I feel like, you know, it might make the material want to stick to my heat press. I mean, I don't know if that's a thing. Can it stick to your heat press if you were to, okay, yeah. So I turn it up. I've just always turned it up. I never really thought about it, but I just turned it on the side that I'm weeding. That way it kind of gets that side a little bit hot to where it loosens it up. Now on the weeding table, when you're doing it, or when your homemade weeding table, or you actually go out and buy a $500 weeding table, you're gonna put it kind of the same way too, but it's heating it from the liner side as opposed to from the adhesive side. But you gotta remember, it's constantly on that heating table, so it's constantly heating it. It's helping to loosen it up off the liner. So right now, I think, sometimes what I'll do too is I'll weed it underneath the heat press, but I like sitting right now. It's the first time I don't have to stand all day. So we're just gonna do that. Should be good enough. All right, feels nice and warm. But of course, you know, you put it back on a cold surface, but that's why I like to weed mine underneath the heat press. But this is how we're gonna do it. Okay, baby Jesus. Yay. It happens. Yes. Look at that butter, honey. Yes. Okay. Hold up to the light a little bit because I think this stuff comes out. Yes, it does. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. There we go. That was the picture, right? And then we can always go back to the picture and see the finishing touches and how it is. There it is. So use that as a reference for weeding if you need. Ooh, that's like a sticky. But guys, if you do want it to loosen up a little bit on all materials, I just know that glitter was one of those materials that that we would get a lot of questions about how it's not weeding or all of that. Oh, it's really close. Okay, not bad. Let's see. Happy fall. There we go. And that way you can just line it up in its little tiny spaces. That's why I love doing it like this. Because, some people won't, do them like this. They'll have them all separated and stuff. And because of how it is, I can do one solid press. Right, Winston? As long as it's not, nope, there's a little overlay. Okay, I see it. But we can always cut that sucker. Let's cut it so there is no overlay. Go away, fly away, leaves. Da, da, da. There we go, there we go, there we go. Anybody got any questions while I'm doing this and talking to myself like I always do? No? What does that mean? Was there nobody before? Y'all forgive me, I'm over here talking to myself. All right. No, we can't do that. We can put this one here. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Yeah, I'm doing too much. I'm not about to do that. Anyways, where's my shirt? We're going to go ahead and press it on the shirt. Oh, okay. We're going to do black. Should we do black or should we do orange? We should do black. We should black. Okay, guys. Oh, I'm done. Okay. Oh. Y'all forgive my attire and my sweatpants. I like to be comfortable. Okay. Now this is the what? The 15 by 15 heat press, the mint one. Now, if you're gonna buy a Cricut whatever press, don't buy that. Buy this. This is like $349, right? Yeah, this is like the best deal you can get out here in the market, and it's a great press. So I like to kind of iron mine out a little bits, let it flat surface. You know what I mean? Lift it up. Now, some people, when they're measuring it, they have different tools. You can use a T-square. You can use, I'm pretty sure y'all know all about pressing, but you can use a T-square to center it, or we cheat around here. Sometimes you just fold it down the middle, press it, so it shows that line down the middle. That way you know that is the center of the shirt. Right now, we're kind of just eyeballing it and going with the flow. All right, so we're going to do the Happy Fall first. No wins? No wins! What's up, girl? Hey, girl, hey. Just remember, guys, just let me know if you have any questions. You run into anything that you need help with, comments. If you've thought about something that you want to know about the Cricut, if you don't know and I don't know, I promise you I'll find out, and then I will do a video about it, right? All right. I like to measure mine's 3 underneath the collar. Is it centered? I don't know because this whole thing is sideways. It's centered enough. All right, ready? Let's go. So glitter, 300. You can do 15 seconds. I like to do like 10 maybe. And it's a warm peel. Yeah, warm peel. All right. You can fluff it, fluff this shirt, and peel. Oh, no, you can't. What's going on with this? Oh, I see what happened. It wasn't hot enough. Okay. My dude, it's not hot enough. Why is it saying that? It's not even 300 degrees. It says 200. I don't know. Oh, it auto shut off. See, that's what I get for talking too much.
So just pop it and give it a second, it'll get the heat.
207. I want the questions. Where the questions at, baby? Oh, with this one, well, that's probably, they have a set button, and you press the little timey thingy on it, and you just run it. What is happening here? Okay. Another question we get when it comes to the Cricut is the hologram foils. People always have a problem with the hologram foils. I'm not happy with this right now. I just really want y'all to know. We're gonna let this sucker beep for a minute. What? Do it. Run it. Okay. Are you gonna work for me today or nah? You gonna make me look crazy on TV? Come on, man. Let's not do this. Don't do me like this. Still doing it. This thing's not hot enough. I mean, I'm touching it. Anyways, in the next 2 minutes, do you guys want to see me cut holographic foil? Actually, that is metallics. Ooh, is this the one? No, that's not the one. Holographic foil is another one that people have problems with when they're cutting it because people keep forgetting. It is thick. This is not like just regular, this is not metallic foil, this is mirror, which is kind of around the same thickness anyways. It's not regular HTV. So think of it as like a specialty HTV. With this, I still keep it on glitter, but the Cricut Maker does have a setting for mirror foils, for holographics. You can use those settings, but increase the pressure when you're using those settings. All the settings in the Cricut are correct. They really are. But like I said, on some materials, it works, and some materials it doesn't, which is why I leave everything on glitter, because glitter is the thickest material I know, so that's why I use it on that. Also, with the Cricut Maker and or Explore Air 2, you don't want to just feed the material right through. Let's see what happens when you do try to feed the material right through. See, the material itself is you can't adjust the pinch rollers on the Cricut Maker or Explore Air 2 or whichever Cricut you have. You can't adjust the pinch rollers. And the thing with this is you want the vinyl underneath the pinch roller so it can pull it in, do its cut, and push it out. If it's not on the pinch rollers, it's not going to move. If you have it under one side of the pinch rollers, then it's going to go sideways, which is why we always tell people, see, look at that. This thing is all sideways, and it's not it's not secure. You don't want that. That's the one thing about the Cricut. You've got to use the mat. Like, you just have to use a mat. Even if it's a full sheet, you just got to use a mat. When you are working with, let's see, what else? What else could you, what else do people ask about the Cricut? I feel like we get lots of questions, and this blows my mind. Also, we do sell the Cricut blades. It uses the generic rolling blades, same blade. The German carbide blade is around the same, and our blades are $7. So if you ever run into a problem, you can always come and buy our blades if you need to get replaced. Someone asked me the other day how to change the blade. You unclip the little clip where the blade holder is, pull out the blade holder with the blade, press the little button on the side, and it will, on the top, and it'll push out the blade. You just pull it out, and then when you want to change it, you just put it in, and there's a magnet in there that just sucks that sucker in, and there you go. What other questions have I gotten about it?
Someone asked, can you repeat about centering again?
Oh, as far as when you're centering. So some people use the T-square. There is something else that people use. I wish I had it. Caleb Obela, can you run to Tana's desk and get me that little measuring thing that she uses for her T-shirts? It should be on her desk. Ask her for her measuring tool that she uses. So people use a T-square, which we sell, and it's $2.99, which we sell, and it's, what, $45 for the T-square? It's huge. Probably would be too huge if we were doing a baby onesie or something. So what we do is, I'll just show you. You can, and this is what I was first taught before I used any actual tools. You want to fold this sucker in half. Fold your shirt in half, right? I'm going to take this off. You guys disregard my work area and how messy it is, but you know, the creative minds work in a dirty space. Make sure your shirt is folded in half. Crease to crease, hem to hem. Put it underneath the heat press. Some people do that. You don't have to. I put it underneath the heat press, and I press that sucker, and it kind of gives you that line down the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5. And it should give you a center line. Can't really see it that well, but you will be able to tell, right? It's right down the center. So you can use that as your centering piece. Or I've been seeing these go around a lot. People use this to measure, to actually also measure where the collar is, how far from the collar you want to go. It kind of is this. I use a 3-finger method, but you can use this, and it works really well too. Where do you get them from? I have no clue. I think somebody made this with their 3D printer, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. You should probably start selling these. But let's see how it works. Some people will, let's see. You put it right underneath the collar, and see where my line is. It was right in the center. Yay, did it. So you can use a heat press, fold the shirt, have it centered in the middle. And then if you want something to be dead center, you do that one, the first one that I did that shows the line right down the middle, and then you fold the actual shirt itself up to the top, baby. And it will give you a center as well. It will give you the dead center of where you want to be. Okay, so I showed you this tool. That's another tool. Huh? Yeah, it should be. It's there. It's there now. All right. Didn't take that long, did it? All right, let's just see if it does what I want it to do and if I didn't mess it up by trying to overpress it. Because you can do that, people. You can actually do that. Okay, we're going to let that go. I'm going to try and clean up my work area a little bit because it does drive me crazy. Okay. Will I do silhouette classes? Or do we offer silhouette? Oh, we do. We do the live, like kind of what we're doing now. Why did the temperature drop again? This is so weird. Winston, why did the temperature drop again? Oh, anyways, doesn't matter. I guess it worked this time. I didn't wait till it warmed. I just did a hot peel. We do offer the silhouette training, kind of like how you've seen it with the Cricut. If you go back a couple videos, you should be able to see some silhouette videos we've done. We just haven't done a Cricut one yet. That's why we're focused on the Cricut today. But good question. I'm going to do the y'all next. That's interesting. This is why I hate dirty workspaces. This is annoying me. Okay. We're going to do the y'all. I want to say it was like that. This is a pretty simple design, you guys. Like I said, it's not very... You can put a Teflon sheet over it if you want to. I don't. But you can. Or you can use silicone sheets. Silicone sheets works too. Or what they call butcher's paper. Or parchment paper. We don't use wax paper, please. For the love of God, don't use wax paper. We've had so many incidents of people using wax paper, trying to figure out why stuff is sticking to the top of their heat press. Oh, and if you do have a mess up and it sticks to the top of your heat press, just use rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, on a towel and wipe that sucker down while it's hot. Okay, so the y'all is done. And now we're going to put my tiny leaves. Oh, my boobies. Totally not the way it's supposed to be, but I think I didn't mirror this sucker. But I think it's okay. It's just gonna work. Looks okay. It's a simple design, right? I'm not doing nothing fancy like no Superman, Spider-Man, nothing like that. I'm just doing little leaves. Okay. I think that's good, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Flock doesn't really take long to set. Hello, baby. Guess it does take a little bit longer to set. Flock is a warm peel, correct? I think that's fine. All right, but other than that, I think that's about it, guys. I'm going to press that little piece, but any questions? I think the next video we're probably going to do is going to be working on the transfer papers, which we do also get questions about.
Yeah, Wednesday is transfer papers for dark garments using sublimation.
Yeah, but I won't be able to do that one on the Cricut.
No, it's perfectly fine.
Oh, we're going to do it on Graphtech? No? Oh, so I do sound like I'm talking to myself. I'm not crazy, y'all, I promise. Oh, it's a warm peel, right? I'm extremely impatient, so I like to take a cool shirt or cloth and rub that sucker down so it cools it down a bit. I am hungry. Anybody hungry? Is it lunchtime yet? You know me. I'm always ready to eat. Yay! Bam. Whew, y'all. I kind of sense it. Yes! Oh, come with it. Yes. Oh, I need to stop moving. Sorry. Happy fall, y'all. And we're good, right? All right, guys. Again, for those who don't know me, it's your girl Larae, PerfecPress HTV. Don't forget, like, subscribe, follow, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all social media. And if you have any questions, please feel free to message us. If there is certain things you want to see as far as content when it comes to the Cricut, the Silhouette, the Graphtech, and or sublimation, please let us know so that we have more content to help you. Again, Larae, peace out.